I have returned. What's up, guys? It's me, Cinco here, back with another video. Alright, so, let me go over a few things, because I know it's been 2 months, and before I jump into this, because I really want to get into this, let me explain a few things. First off is, I went on vacation, for 2 months. I'm sorry, I left y'all with barely anything for those months. And honestly, I think I just took I took a lot of time to myself. Went back to visiting Japan. Had a really fun time over there, and overall, honestly, it was a great experience. As for this channel in general, the reason why I switched from SS95 to Cinco was because for one thing, Cinco, for the most part, that name is used for almost all of my social media, anchors or handlers. I don't know how you categorize that, but all I know is that, SS95 has been a name I've been trying to change since, as far back as maybe, I think when I turned 18 or 19. So, and I'm about to, like, probably 2 months later, I'm about to, like, ride up on 20. So, obviously, I think it was time for a name change. Something that I've been planning on doing, so then, this doesn't sound like a, so SS95, doesn't sound like a 13-year-old made it up, because, well, when I was 13, yeah, I definitely did make that up. But honestly, I think it was time for a name change, and I just thought the name Cinco would be, since I use that name for the majority of all my stuff, I decided to finally implement that into YouTube. So, as of currently, and as of this video and future videos going forward, I will now be referring to myself as Cinco. If you guys still want to call me SS95, then, that's fine and all. But for the most part, though, I'm gonna see how long I can run with this, and but going forward, it's going to be Cinco. But with that out of the way, with the name change explanation out of the way, I know that was very choppy and very fast paced. But if you guys want more information about that, then we can chat in the comment section below. But otherwise, though, this is something I wanted to get into way before the trip. This released, like, while I was on the trip, and I saw this all over the shops. This is the Wide Xtreme Stadium. So, the Wide Xtreme Stadium is pretty much just a wide version of your typical / standard base stadium or Xtreme Stadium for the Beyblade X series. So, Beyblade is no stranger when it comes to wide stadiums. Like, we've gotten small, big, medium. We've gotten all sorts of different stadiums. So I think it was time that Beyblade X actually ended up getting a wider stadium for wider play. So this is the wide stadium. So as you see, it is limited up to 3 players, so now wider spaces, and as you can see, the Xtreme line is very different, and I'll go into more detail as the video goes on. But with that out of the way, though, this is something I wanted to get into, along with another video that I am planning on releasing, but y'all are just gonna have to wait for that. And so, with that out of the way, let's just get right into it.
Guys, I know you have been waiting for this unboxing. Beneath this glorious bubble wrap, we have the brand new Wide Xtreme Stadium.
Honestly, the Wide Xtreme Stadium was, like, freaking huge.
So, obviously not as big as, like, an anime stadium, but it's...
Or, like, an anime-inspired stadium. I would say this is bigger than, the DB Stadium that released in Burst.
Let's go. Nice. Right through the bubble wrap. Oh, beauty. Check out this purple.
Honestly, it is so clean. Personally, it is. I think like, and I think the Xtreme Stadium within of itself is such a clean stadium. But this, like, when you see it, it's just like so pristine. Personally, I don't know, like something about it's just so pristine.
Manuals in here, your code to put into the app to get some points, and some clips. That's really it, guys. So first part of the assembly, what we're gonna do is just this lid. We're gonna rotate this around, and we're going to slide this part of the lid.
So the clips work a little bit differently than how the typical stadiums do. Because with the clips, the stadium shell has like this, like, it's pretty much that. Except, I guess with the wider stadiums, they have different clippings and different ways to put on the lid.
So whenever there's a new stadium, you always have to get used to it, and it kind of changes the whole game, the way that you play, the way that you customize. And with this one, you're supposed to be battling 3 bays at once.
So 3-player, essentially.
So that changes things even further.
Yeah, there's quite a few new features here and some changes. So let's quickly go over that. Right away, you guys will notice the 3 markers where each player should be standing. They're like red triangles that say shoot. So you got 1, 2, and 3. And of course, that giant purple Xtreme line.
So the thing is that there's no like shoot off point. I don't really know how to categorize it, but it looks like there are just ridges all over, and it doesn't like there's no like end point for the most part.
For the 2 years, is it a multi-reference? Anyways, other
The cat shape, I wouldn't be surprised if it was Hello Kitty inspired, considering the fact that Burst did end off with a Hello Kitty collab, so I wouldn't be surprised. But yeah.
Small ones in the corner, which we are used to being like your regular overfinish pockets, are now the Xtreme finish pockets.
So there are 2 Xtreme finish pockets, and that huge zone is like in the back is apparently an overfinish. So it's like cool, but at the same time, I don't know, very different gameplay.
You really have to earn those points. And speaking of points, there's actually a couple of different rule sets that you guys can use when you're playing the stadium.
So when it comes to the
3 players now in the stadium, they count the points a little bit differently. The first rule set is a bit more simple if you want to go with this one, where
I find the rules to be interesting, but honestly, it suits the stadium for what it is.
Doesn't matter if you landed an Xtreme finish or an over finish or spin finish, they all count as just 1 win. Super easy.
So yeah, pretty much it's just like last person standing or last one standing. And then the other one is technically also last one standing as well. Except now we just add up all the points. So 1 is just like, you know, 1 doesn't counts all the points as 1 win, while the other is we just count all the other points up. So that's pretty much the best way to explain that.
Will mean that you have way more room to run around and also land the Xtreme finishes, but at the same time, will you have enough acceleration power for that?
Yeah, like as you can see, like that huge like swing part. That swing though. And it's so weird because it doesn't have like this like that shoot off point as what I call it. Yeah, because I guess so then like, you know, you can trade out the other Xtreme line, swap up the colors, but I guess the purple is an exclusivity.
Obviously, I'm gonna have to launch 2 bays, so the 3rd day will be going in a little late, but not a huge deal. Let's try this. All right.
Let's see how these bays do.
Oh no! I'm panicking.
Don't you worry, you got room.
Alright, so we got Wizard Rod, the Meta Bay, and Wyvern Gale, and Unicorn Sting. Alright, over finish right off the bat. You know, the funny thing is that honestly, Wizard Rod has really bad recoil.
So it's just like my 2 bays up there.
Yes, it also depends on which point system we decide to go with.
Oh, look at how much space we get to battle.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Honestly, I wonder what this would be like in person, though. I mean, obviously on camera it looks so big, but like in person, I wonder like how small the base would actually be, though.
3, 2, 1.
Oh. Self-destruct? Okay.
Too quick.
So in this case, like,
Yo, can we do a reround of that? Personally?
3, 2, 1.
Is that a Hasbro exclusive I see?
I was gonna say I have Tusk Mammoth in there, but you just got rocked.
Don't worry, we're gonna get to those Hasbro exclusives. Trust. Get wrecked.
Got sandwiched.
Dude, is my Rhino Horde bursted?
Yeah.
Yep.
It is bursted, but the bit didn't come out yet.
3, 2, 1, shoot. Okay, here we go.
So this is alright.
Wow. 1 down. 1 point. Spin finish.
Yep, Tyranno down.
What a surprise.
It's almost like too much space sometimes. Like, battles get pretty calm towards the end there.
Because the thing is that the rail also is much more farther away. It's not closer.
Slow down. 3, 2, 1, shoot.
So the thing is that you're going to have to like really like travel.
One extreme finish already.
Self KO and okay. 3, 2, 1, shoot.
Like that's the thing, like you travel up this. Ooh!
Yo, that was such a sick extreme dash.
What the heck?
Oh my god.
Such
Yeah, but by the time like you get to like that shoot off point,
Easy, man.
by the time you get to that shoot off point, like all your spin for the most part is just gone.
Let's go defense side. Rooting for you.
Oh boy, Cobalt Dragoon.
In there now.
Okay.
The first left spin, the first and only left spin that we have as of currently, but don't worry, we are getting a second left spin. Hint, hint.
Like stamina by the time you get to the end.
When it works, it's sick. Come on, Black Shell.
Oh. Don't take-
Equalization? Nah, Night Shield got that.
Okay.
Night Shield got that.
Yeah, there's your quick demo on
Wow.
the Xtreme Stadium. What do you guys think?
Honestly, a fun stadium, personally. I honestly think it's a very fun stadium. Alright, so that was the wide Xtreme Stadium. My thoughts, final thoughts and opinions. So I'm happy for the fact that we have a wider stadium, because I think what X was missing was more stadiums, or at least like one more stadium. And honestly, I didn't think that the stadiums could get any more gimmicky, if you know what I meant. If you know what I mean. And I'm happy that, you know, we have something like the wide Xtreme Stadium, because it offers like new play that I think makes it interesting. Now, the only gripe is that it's definitely tougher to pull off extreme dashes, and that is something that everyone has said when it comes to this stadium. It is way tougher to pull off extreme dashes because the swing you have to do for it is like huge. Like, you really have to get up there. So I would say, number one, to hit it easily, I would say you would have to launch extremely hard. And also, definitely you're going to have to use very fast attack types to be able to get that swing. And also, be able to kind of reserve a little bit of stamina. Because the thing is that once you get up on that rail, you travel. Like, you straight up travel. And by the time you get to the end, you're kind of almost out of stamina for the most part. Like, it exhausts a lot. So definitely a learning curve, but it's a fun learning curve. And I honestly love it. I love this stadium. Definitely a good stadium. And I think that if anybody has the opportunity, they should definitely pick this up. Otherwise, though, that's going to be really it. As for other videos, I definitely have a lot more planned, but I need you guys to be patient until I'm able to get those videos out, because definitely a lot of stuff has been released for Beyblade X, and I want to share all of that with you guys, but y'all are just gonna have to be a little bit patient, because, well, let's just say, going from Japan and then back to where I am as of right now, let's just say time zones are just crazy, and it's taken some time to adjust. It's taken a lot of time to adjust. As for, but yeah, definitely, as for videos, they're still coming. I got lots more to share with you guys, and yeah, that's about it. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like, comment, subscribe, do whatever you want, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.